একটু আলু রাখো আমার জন্য, আমি খেয়ে নেবো পুরো আলু আর খাই। বললামই ভাইকে দিয়ে দিও। বেকার
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very...
He's tried one! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Bale. And it's Bellingham. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. There they go, hunting again.
Messi has got himself a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Roberto Carlos, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And the pass is intercepted. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Messi! And he's gone looking for safety. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Azar. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now, can they get him away? Messi. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rui Costa is offering a wry smile there.
It's hit the crossbar. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that. And we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Baresi gets it away. Aims beyond the defence.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And this is Messi, and he's searching through. Can he finish? Goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
India have... And the finish! It's It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So that's two. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
India clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
India sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are back on the way. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Baresi. Tries to play it through. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
High ball to up. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Gets a good foot in there. Can he get it through? And this is Eto'o. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Played into space.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit...
Climate! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually...
Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! Do not write them off! Back they come! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution on the field. Number 5. 3
এবার আমাকে ম্যানেজ করতে কেন?
Number 18. Ito.
হ্যাঁ
Number 2. Vieira.
Roberto Carlos with the
Coming
short
on the
one.
field.
And this is
Number
Maradona.
17. Raul.
Oh, he's been... And he
Number
shoots! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Liverpool go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And a chance! They want to be quick to recover this.
6 added
Well,
minutes.
that's a foul.
has
Free
been
kick's been
indicated.
given. And he is going into that little black book. Roberto Carlos. We are into overtime. Oh, easy pickings there. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's intervened well there. Now he's got space here. Van Dijk with the clearance. And time is up. India did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defence.
And one more try! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Oh, no joy this time. Oh, there's the clearance. Van Basten. Pele. Rui Costa. Messi. And Messi! And he's there to get it away. Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Nicely weighted ball. It's played through for him. Now who's going to be first to this? Looking for options for movement. It's Rui Costa. Pele. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rijkaard. No goals as yet. Searching pass he's played there. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nuno Mendes.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And there's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Guardiola goes short. Rijkaard! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And here's Van Basten. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he was quick to react. Guardiola. And here's Lopez. Messi is steaming forward. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. He's looking wide. Oh, that is a nice touch. Rui Costa with the foul. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. Now he's off and running.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
Hello everybody,
India
and
may
please
probably
join
be
me in
feeling
wishing
a little
happy
aggrieved
wedding
about not
anniversary from
capitalising
one
on
of
such
our
a
fan
bright
club
start.
members.
Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Fermin. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And this is Van Basten.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Here's Messi. And the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he skips past his man. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that is a little undercooked. Lopez. Nesta gets it clear.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Rui Costa. Coming on the field is number 17, Raul. Substitution in
Running
progress.
strong and purposeful. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Vieira. Passing nice and neat. But it's lofted through here. Defending of the desperate variety.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Baresi spots it and intercepts. And here's Haaland. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter.
And he's had a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Mbappe tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. And that has been cleared. Played into space. Can he get onto this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Khan getting this one clear. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Oh, shooting! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
India clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rijkaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Kubo, Roberto Carlos, and here's Kubo, looking for the run. Kubo. Now it's Eto'o. India yet to have an attempt on goal. Back into the middle. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's a cute ball. Baresi with the clearance. Kubo. Kubo! Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Mbappe, looking tidy in possession here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Arsenal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team.
And Batistuta!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's a pretty loose pass. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through. They've got to be quick to recover this. They get a throw in. Rice deals with that comfortably. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
India really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Baya claims comfortably. India do have a chance to counter here. Rodri. Well, that looks a decent ball. Kubo gets into a good position. That has not gone well. And here's Batistuta. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Nice looking ball. Neatly clipped into space. He's found some space. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cleared without complication. Messi running with the ball. Rodri.
The attendance for this match
And
was
still, we await the first
60,810.
breakthrough. And it's Kubo. Oh, good-looking ball. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Nicely weighted ball. Eto'o picks it up out wide. That's an excellent interception. Rijkaard. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Played back in. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Into the last quarter of an hour. That has been cut short. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. And no, that was never going to make it. He's a sharp little ball here. And that could set him on his way.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And the shot! No mistake! And late in the day, a telling moment.
But before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22, Messi. Number 6, Batistuta.
Both sides then taking this
Number
chance
18,
to turn to their benches.
Cannavaro.
So we
Number
have the first
13,
goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals,
Coming
Peter,
on the
in this
field,
team, he's
number
always the number one
24,
contender, and he's done it again.
Number
Ball has
15,
bounced loose now.
Erling Haaland. Number 4,
Maradona.
Franz Beckenbauer. Number 9, Bernardo Silva.
Arsenal really
Substitution.
don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Arsenal can breathe
There
again.
will be 1
Just.
minute added time.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and he's had a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Baresi tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. And it's Eto'o. And that has found him in acres of space. Gets his head on it! And that was very necessary. Pele with the cross. And that should get the job done. Rafael Leao. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Foden. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Big chance! Oh, it's coming. That's another chance! It's loose now and they've always been caught napping. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Pedri has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Nicely spread. And this is Pele! No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pinged towards the front line. Baresi makes the interception. Eto'o. Can he stop it going out? So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Rui Costa. He won't be happy with that one. Vieira. A true great in every sense of the word. And it's Rui Costa. Caresses it through. Cleared without hesitation. Played back in. Foden. Shifted it to the flank. Rafael Leao gets into some space. And he's there to get it away. And here's Bellingham. Tries to play it through.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And he was alert to it. Foden is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's an imaginative pass. Looking for options for movement.
There
Eto'o
will be one
receives it in
added
a wide
time.
position. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. India presented with a golden opportunity here to get them off and running. And he's buried it. 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty.
And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, I don't mind admitting I
And a
wasn't
quick
expecting
reminder
that.
today to
Still,
please
I'm
take
not
all
complaining about a
deductibles
very good
located by
match
the
with a
entrance gate.
surprising
Thank you
scoreline.
very
Just
much
don't
for
ask me
your
for a
cooperation.
prediction, please.
India have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Bellingham. Number 8,
Here we go again then.
Son Heung-min.
India
Coming on the
carrying
field,
a one-goal
number
lead.
4, Pepe.
Messi
Number 22,
hoisted in.
Van Nistelrooy.
Marquinhos getting this one clear. Rafael Leao, nicely weighted ball. Chips it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Rui Costa. Messi. And he plays one through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Eto'o picks it up out wide. And that's a simple one for the keeper. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can. And
Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kaka really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
What a throw-in. Rafael Leao plays it in. Cleared away. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. And he's managed to get rid. Here comes a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Messi. And there's green grass ahead. Shoots! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution on the field. Number 47, Phil Foden.
Both sides then taking this
Number
chance to
18,
turn to their benches.
Patrick. Coming on
Madrid
the field,
grabbed the equaliser
number
and we're
9,
all square.
Mbappe.
Well, at this stage,
Number
Peter, it's going to
13,
come down to how badly they want to win this.
Substitution.
Kaká, he's found the way through. Incoming delivery. And he shoots! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Rosicki has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it. That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Played into space. Oh, Red, nice interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 3
Madrid.
minutes added time.
Not the most accurate pass. Rosicki now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Your reflections. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's a key interception. Casemiro. De Jong. Now Neymar. Jordan Henderson. Knocks it into space. He's through, now is he in? Messi's cross, gets his head on it! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So, a breakthrough already. India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's managed to get rid. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Oh, lovely feeding is such a... And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And he's being shifted off it. Neymar! And that is doing no harm at all.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Eto'o. Now it's Rui Costa. Good take, and is he in? He's having a shot! Now, oh, it's fallen loose again! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Now that's well seen too. Rui Costa. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rui Costa. Now it's Eto'o. He's having a hit! India are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Khan clears. It's a searching pass. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Pelé. Pelé was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And it's De Jong.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bayer is there to clear. And he's there to retrieve it.
Two added
can they
minutes
get him
has been
away?
indicated.
And he's gone looking for safety. Plays a sharp little ball here. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
India have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, they might just hold out.
India, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. India carrying a one-goal lead. And the pass is intercepted. He has found the way through. De Jong! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckham. Stood up well to him there. India are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Now it's Pele. It's Pele! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Madrid looking to pass their way through. And it's De Jong.
That's just playing it safe and simple. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
Can he finish? Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Threads one in. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And here's Mbappe.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Eto'o. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
Goes for a shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win.
Shoots! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Neymar.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
He's being urged to... Decent shot! Off the post! Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
And that's that. India can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market. Often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well. And that is key to any holding midfielder.
Big chance! He scored! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Griezmann, driving forward. Owen. Rui Costa.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best.
It's Eto'o! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is lovely. Eze! They've done it! Into the lead once more. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And yes, it's him again. Club America go into the lead. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Great vision. It's not an especially good pass, that. Pelé tries to pass it through. Rodri gets rid without sophistication. Fernando Torres. Pelé running with the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. And reclaimed it in a trice. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Eze. Rodri. Looking for the run. Can he finish? No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Jordan Henderson for Messi. Oh, well measured. And he's in on goal!
There will be 3 minutes
And the
added time.
finish! He scored! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And we've reached half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. So off we go once more.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times,
It's Eto'o! It's really well cleared. Vieira. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. The referee's awarded a free kick. Messi is standing over this one. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Messi! India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. He's having a go! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri, looking to play him in. He's through, great chance! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Club America go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Eze. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Messi, plays it across.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Oh, this looks sharp. Nice looking ball. Tries to dink it. There's the header! Harmlessly behind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution for Club America, number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Griezmann, number 13. Eze, coming on the field, number 22.
Mbappe
Mbappe
tries to play it through.
14. Guti,
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Owen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Owen. Now it's Guti. And the pass is intercepted. And he's managed to get free. Owen! He should have put that one away.
Owen really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Makalele is there to clear. It's a searching pass. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And it's Guti. Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well played. That has
Added minutes
snuffed
has
out
been
the danger.
indicated.
Guti. Now, can they get him away? There's a no-nonsense tackle. Quality ball. So that's it. It is all over. India were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Pele demonstrating again that he is the real constant in this side, indeed in this game, completing 400 appearances here today.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team, and he has honoured it by giving his all, week in and week out. A proper stalwart.
Vieira cuts out the pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Vieira. And this is Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of...
Oh, what a climb! And he's done it! A goal beyond special, however it came. 400 not out. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence.
He's going for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Mbappe has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's the throw. Stoichkov delivers. And he's quick to get it clear again. Rui Costa. India are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And they've got rid. Nesta wins the duel this time. 15 minutes till half-time. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Messi. Schneider couldn't squeeze it through. Well, that looks a decent ball. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Dijk cuts it out. Looking for options for movement. He's found the way through. Pelé. Oh, what a decent chance! Cafu. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
India leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. India carrying a 1-goal lead. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that is exemplary defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against.
He's through and all alone!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
India are still that goal to the good. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was charged, surely! It's in! And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. India are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Modric knocks it into space.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, looks a good one. Rui Costa! That's another chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Tries to play it through. Oh, can he finish? No mistake! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Mbappe, and he's cut it out. That's going to go a long way. Great defending, strong and determined.
There will be 3 minutes
Henderson
at a time.
looking to penetrate opposition lines. Van der Sar claims comfortably. And the number on the board is 3. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Today, please have your entry
Mbappe
tickets at
claiming the
hand
man of
as
the
it's
match
time to
award,
announce today's
and
winning
there is
lottery
very
numbers.
little room for... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. on the way.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Now it's Rui Costa. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super ball! Chance, surely! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos. And it's Lampard. Lampard, good purposeful running this. Hazard. And he can clear it away. And this is Hazard. And he's heaved it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Probing pass. Yamal. He won't be happy with that one. That's a sharp pass. Rice. Played for Lampard. And it's Caceres. Ball driven towards the far post. Lobbed in behind. Well timed, excellent interception. Caceres. Looking to play him in. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And yes, it's him again. India are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Rice. Hazard. Foot in. That has ended up in no man's land.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries to pass it through. He's got away. And a chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think
And
the manager
now,
has
to
to
all
resist
members of the
change
crowd,
at this
I'd
stage.
like to ask you to join me in
India
wishing our
sits in
birthday
pretty
boy
here at
a
half-time,
very
2-0
special
up.
birthday.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Vieira, a player of legendary status. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Played into the middle. Defend. Vieira! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Chance! And for a moment, time stood still. And this is Hazard. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. So much time and space here. Can he finish? Lampard. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rice. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Threads one in. That looks a cracking ball. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, that was vital. Great vision. Mbappe gets into a good position. Hazard just eases him off the ball. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Hazard. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Yamal. Coming on the field is number 20, Phil Foden.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here. And he welcomes it in. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Mbappe really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Messi, looking for options for movement. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And it's Bellingham. Nicely aimed pass. Always onto this. He is through here. Pelé. Good read, needed to be.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. The ball has bounced loose now. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. India can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner.
Their way home on public
Messi
transportation
voted
today,
man of the
please watch
match,
screen
and
for train
deservedly
party
so.
times from
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player.
Genso! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this is Pele. Now it's Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe, and the shot! They've scored! Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Rui Costa. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Bale. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard. And here's Forlan. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Good effort from distance. Mbappe. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Costa Curta. Quality ball. And he's managed to get free. And here's Forlan. Now it's Iniesta. Played out wide. An instinctive delivery. Big chance! That's going up front in a hurry. Pele. Now that's well seen too. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book. Pogba.
There will be one
Has a
minute
shot!
added time.
He has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
And if
India
you do have a
really
chance
have looked
today,
very
please
good
take some
in
time out to give your
transitions,
support
so
to our
I'll be
Better
expecting
Stadium Fund.
more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
India leading a cagey game here. It's had its moment, and he shoots! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Pogba. Iniesta. That has been cut short. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite. It's Iniesta! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Ganso goes for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's a lovely, neat pass. And he was quick to react. Knocks it into space. Thinks about the shot. He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
India find a position of real strength now. Rui Costa, great ball, and he's in here. And oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Mbappe, shapes to shoot! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
He's got four! That is remarkable! India are having a ball here. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe! Costa Curta. That's Rijkaard. And it's Forlan. And it's Robertson. Robertson powering forward here. That pass has been well intercepted.
Added minute has been indicated.
It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that. Ganso! And that's past the post. Van der Ven is there, and he can pick it up. And here's Ganso. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Mbappe, very much. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Pele. There's no flag. And the shot! Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
We have a great finisher here in Darwin Núñez. In my view, he's someone who's got it all. I think he's got the full package. We know he's strong aerially. We know he's got the pace, but he's also got a wonderful first touch and some great technique. And he has the imagination, the finishing imagination as well to cap it all off. This guy's going places.
It's Pele!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Jordan Henderson. Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to...
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
And we have our very first corner. Pele with the clearance. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Rijkaard. Good take. Núñez! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Great vision. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Iniesta. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. And that's gone loose. He has found the way through. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And we come to you now with a quick
So,
request
no
for
breakthrough
support
from either
for our
side.
charity
0-0
fund,
after
Chance in
45
Football.
minutes of action.
Substitution for France.
And
Number
gets things
20,
going for the second half.
Darwin Núñez. Coming
So
on to
neither side
replace
has
him
yet
is
broken through.
Number 9, Robert Lewandowski.
Searching pass he's played there. Ambitious ball here.
France have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
India have reclaimed it. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lewandowski had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And he's managed to get free. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Rui Costa wins the duel this time. Iniesta. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Baresi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. And that has been clubbed away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Not the most accurate pass. Jordan Henderson. India have it back and can go again. Aimed beyond the defence. Big chance! They've scored! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
France have taken the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's found a way through.
France can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And Messi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's that, the end. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Volunteers for each
So
block.
what do you take away from... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and a playmaker combined.
Tele.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nesta. Vieira. Tele. And this is Messi. He's got away. And Messi! Oh, crossbar! Shot a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Son Heung-min. And here's Pedri. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's gone for goal! Magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And reclaimed it in a trice. Knocks it into space. Tele. Vieira. A true great in every sense of the word. He's a sharp little ball here.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. That is some save from Khan.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
And he can clear it away. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get on the end of this?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, some tackle that. Van Bouten gets rid without sophistication. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Baresi. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. And if the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Rice. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. Now, can they get him away? And he's away. Shoots! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
India grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And no, that was never going to make it. Cleared without complication. Played back to the goalkeeper. Costa Curta. Pedri. Van Bouten. He might be in here! It's Pele! Loose ball. Oh, what? Oh, it's fallen loose again! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pedri. That is good alertness. Jordan Henderson. Costa Curta. Now it's Torres. And he's been shifted off it. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now the ball's gone astray.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Into the last 5 minutes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's in a great position here. And he's there to get it away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the keeper's got it again. And the referee brings it to a close. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Pele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room.